Hey, what's going on, guys? Ian Preston here on my second YouTube channel, Ian Preston Reviews. Welcome back to another movie review, and welcome back to another movie review where I review a movie for its anniversary. And this year marks its 30th anniversary because it came out April 7th of 1993, and you can see I'm wearing this shirt. I've had this ever since I was a freshman in high school, and I kept it in good shape. Got it from my local JCPenney almost 8 years ago. And, well, yeah, in October of 2014, almost 9 years ago, actually. And, yeah, but other than that, I will be reviewing, hang on a sec, I will be reviewing The Sandlot for its 30th anniversary. And, starring, yes, Tom Guiry, Mike Vitar, LeFleur, who has already passed away, and James Earl Jones and Denis Leary. And yeah, directed by David Mickey Evans. And it's rated PG, and it's a sports and comedy genre, I think, film. It all starts out with somebody walking into their office and narrating, and apparently the person narrating is Scotty Smalls. Shows Mike Vitar's character playing against some boys at school, pickling and winning, also running a home run. And Scotty Smalls moves into the valley like a couple weeks before school let out, and he revealed that his real dad died when he was a little kid, but then his mom married someone named Bill, Denis Leary's character, before moving into the valley, and at that point they were just getting to know each other. And apparently he almost followed the kids to the Sandlot and was made fun of at one point. He knew if he knew that was going to happen, he probably never would have gone. But his mom tries to convince him to make friends, and other than that, he ends up getting a bruised eye while playing with Bill, and then what was his name? Then he convinces Scotty to come with them and to make friends with the boys. And after he catches the ball without getting his eye hurt, before the boys did doubt him, but then eventually respected him after he caught the ball and threw it smoothly. And he got a new group of friends, a new baseball glove that was in great condition, and a new baseball hat that is in good condition, which used to be Benny's. And then eventually Ham, Patrick Renna's character, ends up hitting a ball over a fence, and apparently they explain you can't go over there. During the camp out, they explained about, it's a neighborhood legend, a vicious dog they call the Beast, lurks back there, and a lot of people were eaten alive by him, but he's under those chains there, and nobody's allowed to go over there, and whatever goes over that fence stays there. And but they do mention one kid did go over and didn't come out. But other than that, they go to the pool the next day because Squints wanted to, and ends up pretending to drown and kissing a lifeguard that he has a crush on that's a little bit older than him. And they have a nice 4th of July game. They get challenged by a Little League team and defeat them. First they start off with calling each other names, insulting each other, then the Little League team accepts their challenge. And then Will Horneff's character, he plays a character named Phillips. He's the leader of the Little League team, and they beat the Little League team and go out and celebrate at a carnival and chew tobacco and barf everywhere on a ride while chewing tobacco. And then they did something to help themselves wear off the hard stuff. And then the next thing you know, Benny hits a ball, busting the guts out of it. Then Scotty steals a baseball from Bill's trophy room, and then accidentally hits it over the fence, and explains they need to get it back because it was signed by Babe Ruth, and they had to explain to Scotty who Babe Ruth really was because he didn't understand who Babe Ruth was. And other than that, they eventually got a fake ball to make it look like the Babe Ruth ball, and then next thing you know, they try a bunch of attempts, sadly fail, and cause an explosion in the treehouse. Then Scotty tries using his scientific stuff to get the ball, but it failed, sadly. And he had a nightmare about ball falling from the sky, signed by Babe Ruth, hammering him into the ground like him into the ground like a railway spike. Then Benny had a dream seeing Babe Ruth's ghost, convincing him to hop over the fence and get it, and telling him that everyone gets one chance of doing something great. Oh yeah, and rest in peace to the Babe Ruth actor, LeFleur, and because I know he was in other movies like War Games. I might do a 40th anniversary movie review for that eventually. And he was in Death Warrant with Jean-Claude Van Damme. And he was also in Field of Dreams also. And he was also in the second Santa Claus movie. I think he played the Tooth Fairy. But other than that, LeFleur, he was a great actor. Other than that, also the baseball player that he was looking at on the card, who has passed away 2 years ago, Henry Aaron, has passed away. But anyway, Benny ends up doing new shoes and manages to get the ball, but then gets into a pursuit with the Beast. The Beast chases him all over town. Then Benny manages to jump over the fence, and the fence falls on the Beast. Turns out to be a regular-sized dog. They help the dog, and then the dog licks Scotty, thanking him. And then he shows the baseballs that they were lost, and they meet the man, Mr. Myrtle, played by James Earl Jones, who owns the Beast, the dog, or Hercules is what his name is. And then, and then he trades a murderer's row ball that also has Babe Ruth's autograph, or George Herman Ruth Jr. is his birth name, for the chewed-up Babe Ruth ball. And also makes a deal with coming by, talking baseball with him. He gives it to Bill, Scotty does. He loves it, but then is not happy with him stealing the Babe Ruth autograph ball and ruining it, so he gets grounded for a week. But Scotty didn't feel too bad when he got grounded for a week. After that, him and his relationship to improve. Sorry, the camera just froze. Their relationship starts to improve, and then he calls Bill Dad. And eventually the boys have to go their separate ways. Goes into the army, becomes pioneering bungee jumping. Bertram gets into the 60s and no one ever sees him again. The Timmons brothers become multimillionaires inventing mini malls. Squints marries Wendy Peppercorn and buys the Vincent's Drug Store and has 9 kids. Hamilton Porter becomes a wrestler known as the Great Hambino. The Nunez owns his own business and coaches a little league team called the Heaters that his sons play on. Hercules lives to be 199 years old, which was in dog years. Scotty's the last one to move away to become a sports commentator. And then Benny ends up, his reputation goes around town becoming Benny the Jet Rodriguez. And he makes it to the major leagues, signs for the Los Angeles Dodgers, steals home at a San Francisco Giants game, and wins the game for the Dodgers. And exchanges thumbs up with all grown-up Scotty Smalls. And the film ends with Scotty looking at a picture of him and his Sandlot friends back in 1962, greatest summers of his life. One of the greatest summers of his life. And happy ending, really chilling at the end. But other than that, I rate this movie a 10 out of 10. Great movie, and drop a like if you got to see this in theaters, because I wish I could have, and drop a like if you're a big fan of this movie. David Mickey Evans, if you're watching this, good job, man, on this movie. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell. Check out Ian Preston, my first channel. Link will be in the description. And happy 30th anniversary to The Sandlot. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys on this channel today. Peace out. Love y'all. Oh, by the way, it's not today. Today's not April 7th. It's April 6th. Tomorrow, by the time this video is uploaded, it'll be April 7th. Okay, see you guys.